freeloaders. They think I have food for them. So, me and Maggie are shopping for a sawmill. I think that's going to be a relatively new addition to the homestead. But before I do that, I just want to I want to see the availability of wood that I have. Clearly we have a lot of wood, but not all that I want to get rid of. Some of it's not ready to be harvested. So I just want to look around and see, you know, how much wood I'll have. So we're in the middle of the pasture, and this is where I'm clearing. Just looking up at the top of this tree line, I mean, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I probably have 20 of those longleaf pines. So I got 20 of those there that we're pretty certain we're gonna get rid of. Oh, here she goes, crash and burn. Through the woods. There's a split tree over there. And I mean, I'm looking at one right now. There's another longleaf pine that fell. So, holy shit, a turkey. A wild turkey. Fuck, I've never seen a turkey out here. Let's see if we can catch it. Look at 2, 3, 4. 4, 5. Look at it, they're roosting up there. Holy shit. I'm recording. That's awesome. Good job, Maggie. That's rad. You guys seen turkeys on my property. I hope the GoPro got it. So, like I was saying, I don't know what kind of pine this is, but anyways, it's crooked, it's ready to go. Here's one that fell right here. I mean, I think I could justify the cost of a sawmill just by, at the rate trees fall. Clearly we're gonna thin out. Hey, look at, this is another area Kyle's gonna thin out with his excavator. But all I'm getting at is I'm shopping for lumber right now. I just wanna justify the expense. I think it'll be like, the woodland mills are way cheaper than a wood-demizer. I'll probably spend $3,500 for the cheapest one, and that's low horsepower, mind you. So I have a lot of hardwood here. I might want to get the medium size one that comes with a 14 horsepower motor, but look at that. Is it good? I don't know. It could have bugs in it. Actually, it's got leaves on it, so it's still good. It's just dangerous. Can't believe we saw turkeys. Maggie, come on, you want to ride? Maggie, come on, let's go for a ride. Oh, she's leading the way. Now, out here, this area, there's a lot of trees, don't get me wrong, but this area we're in right here was logged, they said, about 30 years ago. So a lot of this stuff is smaller compared to the front of our property. There's barely any of those longleaf pines out here. There's a lot of poplars, which is a softwood. Into the road. I don't want to go through this. We'll do a little seasonal creek pond crossing. Right now we're in the area that we're gonna turn into wildlife habitat. Ah, shit. to me, I don't see a lot of I sound ridiculous. I don't see a lot of wood around here that I would take, but that could be total bullshit, right? I could take that big one and leave room for the ones around it to thrive. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's some type of oak. There is maple up here. You can see a broken top of a tree over here that fell from the wind damage. Yeah, so we're just cruising. I'm just thought this would be a good video to talk about before, you know, what my thought process is to go through, like, before we purchase a sawmill. I want to make sure that I have the availability of wood, which obviously I do, but yeah, I'm just trying to make an educated choice here to splurge and buy more expensive tools, which the initial cost sucks, and people might be like, oh my god, you paid $5,000 or whatever for a sawmill, and it's like, yeah, well, lumber costs so much. Man, that small fence I built in our backyard, that was $2,000 I think worth of wood. Like, that's nuts. Leanne wants we're probably getting a greenhouse, but I definitely want to build her a potting shed or just a smaller greenhouse, like an area where she can do garden stuff and plant seedlings and stuff like that. So we want to build that. I want to do an extension on the barn. I want to build a shed for equipment. Definitely gonna need a sawmill working area, covered area for that. We want to build a timber frame home. Actually, right where we're sitting right here, way in the back of my property, I want to build a cabin out here. So that's another use for a sawmill. We would get a lot of wood from whatever area I decide to clear out for a cabin. That we get some wood from that. But yeah, just talking, trying to get you guys on board with my decision to buy a sawmill. But that front area, that's where the most of it looks like, that's where the most of that pine is, for us at least, the longleaf pine. There's tons of that in that grove, and that wooded area we do want to pretty much clear out and make a pasture. Leave some trees here and there, but we're gonna make that pasture. So all that wood, that's a good start for a sawmill, I think. I don't want to burn it all. I mean, we'll burn some of it, but it would be such a waste to toast it all when I could have spent a couple grand and had a sawmill and just make tons of structures on our farm. Can you believe we saw turkeys? That was nuts. I mean, obviously wildlife is here, but I haven't seen a turkey yet. Supposedly we have bears out here. I haven't seen a bear. I've seen deer. A lot of deer. I scare them up. Apparently there's bobcat out here. My neighbor just on the other side of that hill right there is he's a wildlife, he's a game warden, and he told me he's been out on the back side of my property before, and yeah, he's seen a bobcat, bear sign. I haven't, but anyways, thanks for the ride along. It's just a quick video. We're shopping for wood right now, and I have more than enough of it. outside Melonville to Mom Home, The Great Escape. Oh, there she is. Yo, we have turkeys. Yeah, I just seen like 5 of them. Well, Maggie saw them and she jumped out and fell on her face. But yeah, I found them. Adios. Sell the stuff you're not using, pay off your debts, go buy some property, and have a nice day.